We do an annual fundraiser every year, and we do an annual competition every year. This year we actually decided to combine them into one. So our competition is going to be one facet of this multifaceted event. In this fundraiser we're going to have this competition, we're going to have a climb-a-thon, a children's climb-a-thon, we're going to have an obstacle course, we're going to have a DJ here, food here, free massages, we're going to have a full concert after with a couple of the best bands on Long Island coming. It's going to be a really fun-filled day. We're going to have blow prize. I forgot about the blow prize. We're going to have an inflatable, 4 or 5 giant inflatable rides here. 65-foot blow obstacle course and jousting thing and moon bouncer. So carnival, everything. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun that day. And the competition that we do, to break down each event, the competition that we do is based on difficulty. It's a bouldering competition. And we have climbers from all over the East Coast come for that, and they do their best over the course of a 4-hour time period and complete as many boulder problems as possible. A boulder problem is the specific path that they follow up, which is rated on difficulty, and they take their highest score, and that's their final score. The climb-a-thon, we're going to have 10 different walls of increasing difficulty. Children have to raise $250 in order to compete in the climb-a-thon. The child who raises the most money will get a $1,500 scholarship towards college. So I think that's a really cool thing to do, as an incentive to raise money. And then on top of that, you also get prizes for completing the climbing walls. If you can do walls 1 to 5, you'll get a prize. Walls 1 to 9, you get a prize, and all 10 walls you get a bigger prize. So you get prizes all over the place. And we have the obstacle course. We're calling it the gauntlet. And this obstacle course is absolutely crazy that we have set up, and I don't want to give away too many details. You should definitely come down and check it out that day. But it's going to be a really fun obstacle course. And again, we have prizes. You have to raise $100 for that. And if you raise the most money, you get a prize. And if you win the obstacle course and complete it in the lowest amount of time, you'll get a prize as well. Again, we have all these other things going on that day that is all being donated. All those funds that we raise that day are all going to be donated to the Honeysuckle Foundation. They raise money to donate funds to the psychosocial programs at Schneider's Children's Hospital located in Hesse. November 7th is the date of the fundraiser. And we're going to be here, I believe, from something like 6:30 in the morning until probably the wee hours in the morning for this concert. So it should be a lot of fun.
If the climbers are this good, there's going to be some major competition on hand.
I personally like it more. It's quicker, it's more social. You normally hold it with a bunch of people. It's normally significantly harder than rock climbing. Move by move, each move a little bit harder. It definitely routes that throw you off over and over again. But this is just power, instant power, and you go and do it and then come back down and hang out with your friends. To me, this is like the cool aspect of rock climbing. We leap climbing here. Their life depends upon that other person that's right there. We recommend climbing for about 6 or 7 and up. The youngest we've had climbing here is probably about 1.5 years. We try to have someone climb before that they're able to walk. We normally tell people if you can walk, you can climb. We try to even beat our record on that. Before they're actually ever able to walk, we put them in harness, special harness, put them on the walls, and we saw what they could do. Got a couple steps up. It was really cool to watch. It was really cool to watch. Very cute child. But that child can now say that they climbed before they ever walked.
I personally am not going to be trying to fall down.
I've always been of the theory that the best way to get over your fear of heights is to face it directly. And that's what I did when I was 11 years old. And it took me a long time to get over my fear of heights. But if you keep working at it, you'll eventually get there. You just have to be determined that you're not going to give up. You essentially eliminate what you can't from your vocabulary, which is really cool. Take a word out of the dictionary. And the best thing to do is really just to keep climbing, keep going at it. There are plenty of people here that are always willing to help to be able to get you to wherever you want to get to in the sport.
We've got our gear and we're ready to climb. Now it's time to face the challenge.
We're at our belay station right now. First I'm going to anchor myself on. To make sure that I'm securely anchored into the ground so I don't fly off anywhere. And I'll anchor right into the ground. So now I can't walk away from the water. And I have this green rig, which is a belay device that automatically locks up. So I can pull the slide out, and when someone takes the fall, it'll lock up to me. Super safe. I like that.
This is JP, our cameraman and technical advisor. You're probably wondering where I am. More on that later.
And now we're going to tie you in with a figure 8 knot. And we're going to tie a double figure 8. So we have a double figure 8 knot, and now we're going to tie a double fishing knot as a back. First and foremost are the basic safety rules of all the time. This rope is always going to be above me. I'm always going to be over it. So if you ever fall, you take it. Good thing to keep in the back of your mind. And this rope is going to sit just like this. And when you climb, you want to keep it in between your arms and not on the side. That's where you get. When you want to come down, you yell down to Mark, I'm ready to come down. You hold on to the rope with both hands and I'll lower you up. First, you want to climb with your feet. You don't want to be pulled from the wall. So you want to push up with your feet as much as possible. You want to have 4 points on the wall at all times. As you move your hands up, move your feet out. Your hands up, move your feet out. Just like you're climbing the ladder. The mental aspect is definitely by far the most challenging thing. And you look at the walls and you can look at them however physically hard they are, and it doesn't come anywhere near the mental aspects of it, because you realize while you're climbing, you're throwing yourself on this wall and you're trying to basically dance the dance that the rock has created for you. You're challenging your mind in order to do something that your body is not accustomed to do. And so going into different elements that your mind is saying, no, stop right there, and you just want to do it anyway. People say when you first start climbing that it's 90% mental and 10% physical. However physically tired you are, it's 90% trying to get past putting your foot up a little bit higher and being a little bit more uncomfortable on the rock, so you can actually get that one extra rock or get that one rock higher than you wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. So definitely the mental aspect, and really as you progress in climbing, it'll switch a little bit more where it becomes a lot more physical, but the mental aspect will always remain. And that's never going to go away, ever. No matter what climber you are, the mental aspect is always there, which is really cool. It builds a whole confidence like you can't believe. Builds self-esteem and positive thinking. It'll teach you about dedication and commitment. The benefits of the mental aspects of this, when you challenge yourself and you complete that challenge, is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There's no better feeling. That was fun. I like that. I gotta say, I mean, the adrenaline goes, but it's fun though. It's really fun. Yeah, because my whole thing is like, okay, you know what? I want to make it to the top, and I was trying to find things so that I wouldn't, slip. I had a great time.